Hello, welcome to the Slayoffs round of 16. Here's how our bracket looks before this match. I've included all of the yapping in this VOD, but there's some nice timestamps to help you navigate straight to the action. Enjoy! We're back. My PNG isn't working properly. Like, it's not flashing when I'm like
That's
I know
okay.
why. Because I turned off the Discord noise suppression for Nat's benefit, so it's just basically the Discord is thinking there's constant noise happening. It's not filtering
Ah,
out.
I see. I see.
Um,
I like it's fine.
it's fine.
That's okay.
For those of you who don't know, I'm talking right now. Whoa, who would have thought? A commentator
Whoa!
doing talking? We've got a bit of a
Crazy, crazy stuff.
silly, scuffed situation going on. When have we not? For some reason the screen share isn't working properly, so Ruth is just watching the stream like everyone else. Like the peasants in chat. I mean, you're all
Hi everyone.
valued
I'm one of you
and
now.
loved,
I'm
and
massively
I would
delayed, but
never
that's
insult
okay.
you. um, so we're gonna have a bit of a they've died, and we'll be like, what? No, they're fine.
They've died. Yeah.
Um, well, final seed of the day incoming.
Final match of the day.
Yeah, that's so
It's
true.
gonna be so good.
I'm
It's gonna
very
be so good.
excited. Before we get to that, we have a donation goal to sort out. Um, the
Yippee!
raffle, which if you donate, if there's $25 more, by the way, we'll be hitting the next raffle, um, which is going to be a documentary raffle, something much more high effort that I've committed myself to. Um, I think every speedrunner out there probably has one run which meant the world to them. Certainly for me and my sub 15, I wish if only the weekly thing makes videos about the world record or whatever. That's unimportant. Should have made a video about my sub 15 because that was monumental. There's a great story to tell there. I'm sure a lot of people would love to have their stories told. I'm offering you that opportunity. I will personally make your documentary style video. I'll put it on my channel. I will ask you questions about the run, get your story behind it, and try my best to do justice to the run. One lucky viewer will win that if we can get $25 to hit the goal. Um,
Wow.
and we're getting
That's
very
so
closer to some
cool.
of the higher donation goals as well, with the Slayoffs Part 2 and the Charity-a-thon. Scary. I don't
The
expect us to
straight
actually hit
on.
that. Maybe you can prove me wrong. This match is going to be Bronco versus Azaleacolon3. Our second seed versus our 16th seed would be a massive upset if Azalea won. Um but
We
we've
should
got
note as well that Azalea didn't originally qualify. There are two runners in this round of 16 who have been brought into the round of 16 because two people dropped out, and they are Tigronia, who will
yeah.
be running tomorrow, and Azalea, who is running to right now in this match, are
Mm,
both our kind of wild cards. Were originally 17th and 18th in the open quals, but are in this round of 16. So they
mm,
have massive. They both have massive underdog mentality,
mm.
like which should hopefully serve them well because they kind of have nothing to lose.
Yeah. Going in on your second life, um I mean, you've got to come in with the mentality, knowing that you're playing against really tough opponents. You got to come in and be like, right, I'm just gonna send it. What will happen will
Yeah.
happen. I'm not. I'm gonna. That's the best way you can combat the nerves in that situation. Is be like, I can't play safe. I can't do any of that. I have to play like I play in regular ranked, and that's the only way. That's my only path to victory, and it kind of takes the pressure off yourself in a way. I mean, depends how you think as a person. They might disagree. That's kind of what works for me, but we'll see. 15 minutes
It's true.
until the match starts. Let's get on with this raffle. I'm very excited for. We've got all the players, all the not the players, the people who've submitted into this wheel.
So many people.
Wait a second, that's not right. What happened to my wheel?
Are these the default names?
These are the default names.
Ali, Beatrice, Charles,
Oh,
Dia,
there
Eric,
we go.
Fatima,
It's on
Gabriel,
my...
and Hannah.
What?
What? Nothing happened.
It's showing correctly on my screen.
Oh no.
Wait. Hold on. Holding.
Pause. Like, you know how hedgehogs have pause?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Pause.
use this to input the names. We have Silo. We have Slayoffs participant HPX. We have the
HPX.
could be a good luck charm Bronco.
Yeah.
We have the legendary Exernment Gaming. Exernment with an M. We have Andrew TS, who is a low level, like just barely peak elo in Diamond. Unfortunately, wanted to play in the playoffs, but by law could not. Yakko, who needs Yakko and Maskers, who both need a win.
Both need some pats.
They need some pats. They need something to they need something back, surely.
They need something to celebrate.
Let's spin that wheel.
Do, 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 do.
Not rigged.
Wow.
HPX might be my best friend in the speedrunning community, but trust me, guys. It's fine. No nepotism in the slayoffs.
HPX will be playing her round of 16 match tomorrow. I believe last thing tomorrow. So you are all in for a treat.
Second last. HPX
You're
has
all in.
submitted for us a something in a ranked single player world. Something in a ranked single player world. I'm excited to see what it ends up being. I will contact HPX afterwards. HPX wins the analysis raffle. Thank you everyone who submitted the form to join in with that. Thank you to everyone who's donated to get us there. Ultimately, it's about the content that will generate. Like, I'm excited for the silliness that it's going to cause, and hopefully that's going to happen at some point, probably on the last day of the playoffs. We'll take a break to do that. I was also hoping to do the talent show on the last day, like right before the finals. So we'll see how things go, because the Eric match kind of has to happen on the second last day, the quarterfinals, because that's when Eric is available. Well, final match of the day. We'll be back here tomorrow for the rest of the round of 16. We have about 10 minutes until the match is due to start. And let's take a look at some statistics. We love statistics.
I love statistics. Whoever said maths is banned in chat earlier, no. Like, numbers are banned in your preemptive, but we can definitely look at the stats.
Ruth is math.
I am mathematics. It's true.
Really? Azalea has some good splits. Like for being the 16th seed and like a more underdog player, like I think those are good splits. I
Yeah.
I love that Bronco has a very similar looking graph to my own, with Overworld being the best and Stronghold being a clear issue.
Thing
I
is,
too struggle with Strongholds.
we've seen a lot of nasty strongholds so far in this
Mm,
round of 16. Will it come back to bite Bronco?
mm. Bronco says preemptive bug. Okay.
Preemptive bug.
Definitely no coping going on. Um, sorry. That's mean.
So Bronco, what are you doing here? Lock in! Lock in! Get yourself! Oh, just lock in! Practice your portals! What are you doing in chat? Yeah, no.
Um,
I think this is very much an underdog situation. But and actually, so obviously Azalea's overworlds are significantly slower than Broncos. But then fortresses and blind splits and strongholds, obviously,
mm,
they're pretty solid.
yeah.
I suppose the big difference here is Azalea's bastions
I
are
was about to say that,
significantly
yeah.
slower, and
Bastions
also
makes such a difference. And that's such a big time gap.
yeah, and also Bronco has been practicing zeros, can pretty solidly zero. Azalea's end split average looks like someone who
Mm.
one cycles most of the time.
I think that will work in Azalea's favor a bit in the fact that Bronco is going to be suffering from such nerves that zero cycling is going to be really, really difficult. And I think
That's
so.
true. That's so true.
So, um, so like, uh, yeah, you. I think in Zalia's situation, being able to rely on a perch race is going to be, um, important. Bronco says that he's been doing zeros for half an hour straight. um,
That's a lot of
surely,
zero
surely
cycling.
you, surely doing zeros for half an hour straight, and then you end up in a seed where you don't get enough explosives to zero cycle, or all the ends are just going to be like 060 caged. Minecraft can often be mean like that. Let's take a look at the overworlds. Oh, look at those buried treasures. Some very clear weaknesses for both of these runners. Um, I think we might see a buried treasure ban from Azalea.
We might see a BT ban.
Um, actually, look at the village. If I'm Azalea, village ban. Okay. Non-traditional though. What?
I mean, if you're thinking underdog mentality, I need to throw my opponent and just
Mm,
play a good seed and hope they die. You're
mm,
gonna go out there. You're gonna pick something wacky. We might see a non-traditional. We might see a wacky seed.
mm. Please. I can't. We've only had one wacky seed so far today.
That's true.
I can't
You're a
remember.
big fan of the wacky seeds.
That's where most of the seed finding time went. um.
It's true. They are beautiful though, and you never know what you're gonna get. You
Mm,
never know. No, I think a Cod Strats village would be cute if they go non-traditional.
mm,
I think that would do them both quite well.
mm.
Let's see. We are a little bit ahead of schedule. Are the runners live? 2 people in the audience in the
I
event
think
stage,
I think
which means I think we might be.
I think Azalea's gone live now. Moving
Amazing.
over to the Bastion splits. That's a word. I wasn't ready for this. Look at Azalea's bastions. I wonder which bastion she prefers. Wait,
Oh goodness.
I haven't added Azalea's pronouns on there. I'm stupid and dumb.
That's okay. It's okay to be stupid and dumb.
How
You
do I
don't
miss
need to be
that?
smart. You don't need to be smart.
I
Azalea uses she, her. Gorgeous.
Oh dear. Let me
Gorgeous.
go do that. Let's refresh and see if Azalea is online. Yes, yes, yes. We have both players
We're
online.
so
There's I'll keep an eye and move us over to pick ban when they've started doing that. Bronco has a bit of a problem with treasure, but I don't think Azalea's gonna be wanting to pick that. I mean, we've seen how treasures can end. We've seen how those can go.
It's so true. Thing is, if you're Azalea and you get to choose, okay, well no, she won't get to choose because she's the lower seed. But I think in this situation, I'm guessing Azalea would much prefer to be the one who chooses the bastion rather than the one who chooses the overworld.
I think
Just
the
because,
opposite. Okay, go for it.
oh,
Explain.
I mean, just because like she has, statistically, she has one good bastion type, and it's a really good bastion type.
Yeah.
Like I'm begging for housing every time with those stats.
You can only have each type once. And
So true.
I think Bronco will probably make her pick 2 bastions because one of them's gonna be a housing. That's gonna happen. You can't stop that from happening. So, like, you want to be controlling the overworlds that get picked here, probably.
I think you might be right there.
How many games she played is a big factor. I don't think she's been. I know Bronco's been playing tons. But it's also might just be there's a fair chance that this is a big case of not playing much and outliers. Let's run a quick command in the Discord. Shout out Nadams who did these stats for the Ranks Discord and is the reason we're able to stealing that stuff to make this. The
reason we have these gorgeous pie charts for your enjoyment today and all the other days. /analysis.
Name Azaleacolon3. One of the best names in the tournament. Surely that will help her win. Let's see number of matches played. 16! Yeah, okay, there's definitely some outliers going on.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay, we have some seed pick bans and stuff going on.
Ooh, they're in.
So Bronco does make Azalea pick 2 bastions. Treasure! What? That's a bold move. That's a bold move. Bronco manages to pick village, which is really interesting.
Okay. Thoughts. Hang on.
Yeah.
Metagaming here, right? Azalea knows that 3 bastions are going to be played.
Yeah.
When you're 3 and 4 chance, you're going to have to play a treasure at some. When do you pick? She can pick housing in C3 if she makes it that far. When do you pick your treasure?
Yeah.
Unlimited food village.
I think, like, if you're going to beat Bronco, a big way it can happen is a death in a bastion. And it could be just, like, big risk, big reward play. Like, hey, Bronco, you're the number 2 seed. You should be winning this match statistically. Good luck.
Yeah. How
Pressure's
how
pressure's
how are
back
we
on
gonna make
you.
Bronco take a death? Yeah. I also
Healing
like
practicing your
the
zero cycles first. Doesn't matter
two.
if you die in a bastion. Have to full reset.
I also like the two seed bands. I think it's reasonable to expect that based on their stats, neither of them would choose a BT, although we might see a BT just for the
Mm,
um just for the aura. But banning two of the fastest seed types, which I think will work in both of these runners' favor actually.
mm.
Um Azalea banning Ruin Portal and Bronco banning Shipwreck,
Yeah, I think.
giving these runners a bit more time to gap each other
Mm,
in this overworld before they get to a very scary treasure.
yeah. The thing about this seed is you're gonna have tons of food from the village, which means that it's actually less of a risky treasure. It's still risky. You often just get dropped
Mm.
before you get the chance to eat. It's not the same as the jungle temple, but oh,
We're in for a treat.
look at the elos. Azalea is not far behind in
No,
current
they're both
elo. Mm,
pretty solid Emerald players.
yeah.
It really, I know we've been saying Azalea's kind of the underdog, but based on that, it really is anyone's
Mm.
game.
And I do think Azalea played really well in the qualifiers and absolutely deserves her spot in in this bracket. Um,
Mm.
oh, boom, Bastion. That's not a bastion. Ruth, that is not in fact. Fun
It's
fact:
okay.
that structure is not in fact a bastion. Thank you, Bronco, for having a
But
higher GUI so it's clear what's in the chest. Not, yeah, higher. Um,
I'm with Azalea on this one. I'm a small. I I like not moving my mouse too much.
got the um yeah. I just like I'm already super inaccurate with my mouse movements, so like crafting is difficult as enough as it is on a high GUI.
Mm.
Giving that golem a smack. How much wood is each runner getting? That's a factor. When you play a lot of seeds, you probably end up with just being like, yeah, Bronco's got exactly a stack
Yeah,
going for the
16
16.
logs.
That's the sort of Dugile
Mm.
plan of action. I also like to go for that. It feels really slow when you're just making the um ooh,
Yeah, just
Iron Axe. Bronco has
that's
didn't make an iron axe earlier and now realizes that he could have done that. Could have mined all of those logs faster. Azalea has shears and a stone axe. That's a much better way of
ooh.
handling that.
So Azalea
Actually,
now going for gravel, but where is the lava pool?
hmm.
I
I
still haven't seen it on either runner's screen. Maybe I've just been paying
yeah.
too much attention to
Oh, I see fire on
the
Azalea's.
wood
There it is.
choices.
Boom. Cat boom. It's right there.
Ah, yes.
Azalea's gonna be in first.
Very nice. Just a clean
On
overall, not
Bronco's
doing the thing.
fastest C type. What?
The thing with Bronco's pick as well. Bronco's overall pick.
This
The thing with villages is you can so easily just go for like 6 million bread, extra animals from the plains, like kill the golem and get like 20 extra iron, and it's so like
mm,
tempting to go for that extra stuff. But I think both of these runners have been really disciplined in getting exactly what they need and nothing more, getting in
mm.
quickly, both entering sub
Ooh.
230 on a
Azalea
village
didn't
seed, which
grab
is.
leaves. Azalea did not grab leaves.
But she does have shears. That's.
She just didn't grab the leaves.
I mean,
Maybe did it deliberately
it's not like she
because
needs the blocks.
of being oh, but has to build up here to get up onto the thing. Oh. That's a bit of a misplay. Having complimented her overworld so much, And Bronco is going to be mining the gold and starting the route first.
Wow.
With all the wood that he needs. Oh, Bronco.
Scary treasure.
They,
Oh. Still
loses
alive.
some
Still
pigs,
alive. Don't speak too
but
soon.
can heal.
Like
Azalea
three pigs
is
chasing.
getting there.
Oh, this is a nice treasure route from Azalea.
Yeah, I think Azalea's just playing consistently, smartly, and just sort of like chugging through the seed at a reasonable rate. Bronco's doing T-Wag's route! T-Wag's treasure route! Ah! Broncos
They're
took some
hungry for a
hits.
bit of 2020.
Broncos placed wood in a bad spot.
Oh no. Pigs. Oh,
Bronco.
that's a scary situation to be in.
I like the use of T-Wag's routes, which is maybe slightly safer. But I noticed that Bronco didn't manage to place some important blocks down below as part of that route, so piglins will be stuck there, which means that there's late piglins to smack you in the face while you're grabbing chests, which we've seen be a problem before, and
slower trades anyway.
and fewer piglins to do the trades, which generally isn't so much a problem in treasure. It's not the end of the world, but it's still just like it's not very clean. Azalea managed to pull off the standard boomer route, so
bit of a masterclass in
why
treasure
is there
there.
lava there? Okay, no, she's on the other side. She's on the other side. She's just killing the pigs. That's kind of smart. Okay, that's fine.
It's okay.
And that's Bronco's screen anyway. I'm looking at the...
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. There was lava. It was intentional.
Listen, I have no brain left after all that we've seen. Azalea, I think... Did Azalea lose a gold block? Oh, Azalea. Well done. Well done. Nicely handled. Just kill it. Really good.
Beautiful. Beautifully handled.
The big question in this seed is Fortress. What? Who's going to break the spawner? Who's going to send it? Is it what's going to pay off?
So we still currently have Bronco on 15 up, now 17 obsidian.
Azalea is leaving.
Good, a decent amount of pearls. Azalea's gone. I still haven't got a... There's not much string in Bronco's inventory. Like less than a stack. I don't know how Azalea's faring on trades.
Ooh, Azalea nearly fell
she
there.
is going down to break. Ooh. Is she breaking spawner or is she just...
I don't know. She's going back to where she entered. That's what she's doing. Getting out that way. Using it to find terrain. Oh, there's the fort.
I see.
Azalea's just going to be in the fort first. Huge. I think Azalea is not going to have 20 obsidian.
But we're not that far from home portal.
No. But if...
Oh, what a pearl!
Oh yeah, I forgot about the delay.
Sorry, I'm about 5 seconds behind.
Look at these.
I should leave
strays.
I should leave the Insta commentating to you.
Medium magma. Bronco is still struggling to find the fortress, it would seem. Or Azalea is on 2 rods, more strays on screen.
And also still has 15 bread.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty... True, even with this treasure route, like she's barely taken any damage other than pearl damage. Just it's such a clean start. Well, first half of this seed.
Yeah. What we haven't seen yet from Azalea is a more safe, well, not safe, but I don't know, more standard play of. Wait, Azalea is building a portal. Does have the 20 obsidian.
Any
Yeah,
obsidian.
she just
Wow.
yeah, she
She
just
just
managed
got
to
it.
get all the trades. Um, maybe there was maybe I think perhaps in the routing just went for absolutely all the gold that was available to her, and
I
therefore
mean,
didn't have to scrounge around
yeah,
later on to get the trades that she needed, whereas
she
Bronco
did get
did.
Ninja Bone backups and all the chests except
Mm,
like bottom treasure.
yeah. I'm all for that. In ranked, when you're in a treasure bastion, immediately go for all the gold. You don't want to be going, seeing you don't have enough trades and then going back for it. While you're looting the chest, you also grab the backups, and
Yeah.
you just, even if you get everything you need from all the stuff, just having an extra bed, extra pearls
Yeah, like
can really make a
7 beds
difference
instead of
for
6.
very little time loss. And I think and the top runners uh tend to also play like that. Um
Azalea, this looks like a pretty close fortress. I think that's 3 digits. Azalea's screen.
ooh. I
So
mean,
maybe
it could be
only.
just because she's F3 plus seed while in the nether to regain, which tells you, oh, I that was good reactions. Didn't quite land on the land there with the pearl. Probably would have been fine if she didn't react. Um, I also want to appreciate the trans ninbot. Anyone who tells you it's
It's
Feinberg
beautiful.
is lying. Um, for the Trevor project, for the treasure project, clearly Azalea
Everything is
is
connected.
favored by the treasure project.
We have Bronco blinding.
Checks its starter before she starts the preemptive. Um,
Smart.
which yeah is what we've seen sort of throughout from Azalea, is just like being really, oh, portal room right there. It's not a Slayer
Beautiful.
stronghold. It's good. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
so
And
impressed
this
by
whole
Azalea.
siege,
Cage.
this whole siege, she's just been
Cage is exactly
consistently.
what Azalea wants here, because there's just no way that Bronco's hitting this. I'm sure
I
Bronco
can't see
will
the
go
O
for
value, but it's
it.
pretty high.
I mean, Bronco kind of has to go for it if he even gets the chance. But
Yeah, if Azalea gets a quick perch here, it's all over.
even with a long perch, Bronco will probably also be waiting for a perch in the end. Or oh, Bronco's building quartz right now. It's
Oh,
actually not going to be that far behind.
no.
Will all the zero practice pay off? If anyone can pull off an insane zero, Bronco, surely.
It is Bronco.
Oh,
That
same
30 minutes of practice
preemptive tech.
beforehand.
Same. Oh, Azalea, Azalea, Azalea.
It's
Okay.
okay. She's. Oh, please. Oh, she's fine.
Bronco
That
does
was
not need to death
scary.
reset here. Just eat the bread. Just eat the bread. You had nearly full health and nearly full hunger. You had tons of bread left. That's a time loss. Surely it isn't the difference maker. Bronco will go for the
Azalea
zero
needs a
cycle.
perch now, really, to be safe from this zero.
Clean pearl clip.
Circling again.
Back dragon. It's so tough. Sending it. Lands, it's a bad pearl. It's not enough. There's the
Azalea gets a perch.
perch.
Azalea gets a
It
perch.
wouldn't have been enough anyway. Probably. Unless like it was a really scuffed one cycle. But it's clean. Wow.
What
For a
a first seed.
beautiful sub 13 time, taking Bronco down on what should have been a strong village seed where he's comfortable, and Azalea has set a high bar, a high standard. How do you respond to that from Bronco? Having not didn't die,
Ooh.
didn't die, got outpaced.
Azalea just held a commanding lead, not necessarily time-wise, but certainly just I feel like every play from Azalea was correct, and she just played the seed exactly how you want to play it. And Bronco kept making little mistakes, never got punished for them, but it's so easy, could have gone so wrong for Bronco.
Yeah. Bronco just
You
sort of
can really
lost.
see the kind of, you can really see Bronco's kind of pressure nerves to be the one to come out on top. And Azalea just playing her own game the whole seed.
Yeah.
Not worrying for a second about what her opponent is doing, just making sure that everything she does is exactly what she wants to be doing.
Yeah.
And it paid off perfectly.
Bronco never died, just lost little bits of time in basically every split with just these minor mistakes. The stone axe, not crafting the not going for shears, or an iron axe. The nearly dying in the bastion, losing some pigs, losing some time, losing some health. But I don't think that didn't matter so much with the bread. Not getting the backups gold straight away, so it wasn't quite so clean of a bastion route. Really struggling to find the fortress. It was right out the back of the treasure. I think possibly if you're using your wide macro on entry of the treasure, they would have been able to possibly see it. Neither of the runners did that. I'm a big fan for looking around for the fortress with wide macro before entering the bastion.
Or even on top of the bastion. Yeah.
Also another minor thing is death resetting, when he could have easily eaten one bread and gone in.
Could have just sent it.
Yeah, are they in the middle of the pick bang right now? Yes, they are. Oh, yes! Yes! Wacky seed! Yes!
This is the aura pick that Azalea needs to just take the,
Who's gonna play the wacky seed better? Who's gonna brain more? Oh, Yubba
what
Wubba,
kind of wacky
you missed
seed is
a
it?
beautiful seed. Azalea, our 16th seed against the second seed, fully outpaced Bronco, making better decisions the entire way. Neither of them died, but Bronco just kept losing little bits of time, and Azalea played a very good sub-13 seed, and it was beautiful. Our underdog is putting up an incredible performance. Let's send us over to our second seed. Oh goodness, I mean,
She knows what's coming.
Oh, I'm
she knows what seed this is.
This is one of the early additions to the wacky seeds in the seed finding process. It's beautiful. I rolled this in RSG, and it's just such a beautiful seed.
Azaleacolon3 with the :3 in chat.
With an L3 and then a :3. I love it when I'm still holding down shift from the colon, and then I hit 3, so it becomes :pound symbol. It's like a backwards 3.
Backwards :3.
When you're :3ing, but you're also sad. Boom. Pillager outpost on the screen. Remember what I said about beautiful, subtle removal of the pillagers. You'll see it in a second.
They have all been.
There it is
eviscerated.
On the screen. The repeating command block that kills the pillagers as soon as they join in. That I could have put anywhere in the world, but I decided to put straight at the top of the pillager outpost. Also, Azalea is looking straight at the rest of the seed. You have a shipwreck and a desert temple on the screen. 3 iron from the pillager outpost. Nothing in that cage. It's an empty cage. Looks like Azalea is going to be heading over to the desert temple and shipwreck. I said in the video that it was either going to be a seed that you aren't used to playing, like a structure you aren't used to playing, or it's going to be multiple structures. This is a very exciting multiple structures situation. Lava pool on Azalea's screen.
So the nice thing is that, I mean, so there's a few carrots, but apart from that, you're going to have shipwreck food and you're going to have temple.
No shipwreck
None
food.
of which is...
It's a small
it's
shipwreck.
It's a half boat. It's a good
Yeah,
half boat.
That's the word.
A bit of iron in the shipwreck, and I'm assuming a bit of iron in the temple. I like Azalea's gold. She preloaded cobblestone from the pillager outpost, which means the obvious decision after you've done that is a little gold helmet. I really like that play.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing bridge as well. That's good forward thinking.
It's
what?
True.
No! No, didn't break one of the TNT.
Oh no!
I think
it's okay.
Some of the
it's
stuff
just
a
20-second time
Bronco's
loss.
made a mistake.
Back to the temple.
Bronco has made a mistake. Bronco hasn't realized there is no iron in the desert temple. There's iron ore. You need 2 of them. The best thing about this seed is there's a pillager outpost, a desert temple, and a shipwreck. Somehow, by some strange miracle, the pillager outpost has the most iron of all of them. Azalea spots it. Azalea grabs the iron.
Oh.
Bronco's going to go to the village, because there's also a far village. Bronco's going to the village. Azalea might enter... Well, okay. Ranked forces lava pools to spawn next to villages, so Bronco will probably get a good proximity there's like 2 per village, 2 per desert temple. We'll probably find another lava pool to make some of that time back. But I think Azalea, even with that unfortunate death, will possibly be entering first.
Wow.
She has her stuff. Will she stop the animals is the big question, because the food situation is not ideal. She did have a nice little hunger reset, you know. So...
That's true.
First flint.
I mean, she's
beautiful.
already eaten one of the gaps.
Oh.
You can see from her absorption hearts, she's already eaten the gap. So maybe she will grab food, but there isn't much choice.
I wonder...
Yeah, no, the lava pool's here. She's just going to send it.
Oh, to reclaim the damage she took from... the...
Yeah, because she fell to go into the temple, and then she fell again when she realized that the iron ore was on the side.
Yeah. Is that's no?
So we'll see.
I'm losing my mind. I thought it was misplaced.
Did you think there was a mushroom?
I thought it was.
It's okay.
Yeah. Azalea's portal is good. She is in first again. And it was just decision making. It was just, yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good situation. Plenty of block. TNT for Donut and for TNT Chalice.
Yeah. Wow.
We're going to see our second TNT Chalice of the day. That's not ideal. I've still got delay. So I heard you. I was like, that's not ideal. I didn't realize how not ideal it was.
Bronco is currently failing to make another portal.
Bronco also, neither of these runners in a great situation. Even with that death, you know, Azalea needs a boat and a dream, and she's still not going to be that far behind.
No, but it is a big unfortunate situation.
Maybe
one of the big problems with this is that you're now going to be low down, which is not what you want for bridge. You know you have the bastion. The chalice is always high up. Everything in that bastion is high up. It's not like housing where there's an option for a low route. You just have to... I mean, once you have all your blocks, it's fine. It's time taken. Bronco thinks about the helmet craft. That's good. Is going to be entering the bastion safely. And after a frustrating overworld, is gonna be able to get into
Azalea
that bastion
stuff
first.
Is not gonna burn. That's nice.
Yeah.
That was a... Whew. I was worried about that lava for a second.
Ooh, is this the back of bridge? It's a good time to have pre-crafted your gold helmet, because you're just
Very
not
good
gonna
time.
be... The only thing that can kill you is hoglins and lava. Oh, do not go through this part of the bastion. I don't like it. Bronco's fine. He handles it well, but I hate going through that bit where you have to jump over the lava. Azalea hitting
Oh,
a
do you
speed
just go
bridge,
straight across
beautiful.
the bridge?
I go up
Oh.
and out of the pig's nostrils and boat down if there's terrain, open terrain.
Oh.
Oh, hoglin pigs everywhere. Don't die, Bronco. Piglin on the thing!
But
Piglin on the
Azalea,
thing! Piglin on Bronco because of the terrain. Chugs a gap, is gonna be okay. Uses this terrain to get back over to where he wants to be safely, and we're gonna be seeing a right side DK
but that does
appearing.
even out their food situation.
Bronco should be fine on 13 bread with a gap still to spare.
Sorry, what I mean is they've both now chugged one gap. Should
Yeah,
both be fine.
but I mean, Azalea just doesn't have that bread because Azalea didn't go to the village.
That's so true. That's so true. Azalea now. Oh, that's a TNT. That's
Azalea has
okay.
lost one gold
Now I'm gonna
block
TNT Chalice.
to doing the TNT chalice. Azalea's gonna have to deal with the exact same thing Bronco had. He's gonna just run.
Piglins.
I think handles that very well actually. Just deciding to run, also doing the right side DK. Yeah. I think we're going to be... Surely we see a seed 3. Surely, in the current situation, we're destined for a seed 3.
Please. Azalea built. Now, trading as well. We're good on string on Bronco's screen. We're good on fire res. We're good on obsidian. We're good on pearls. What are we waiting for? Maybe another fire res?
Another fire res would be nice in this situation, for sure. 2 is fine, 3 is certain. Especially if you're ahead.
Still doesn't get it.
Because
He's just gonna leave.
You wanna have... If you do one fire res in the fort and then one fire res when you come back from the blind, awesome. But if the fort split takes a bit too long, you run out of fire res. And so you see Bronco here has not applied the fire res yet, and if Bronco had fallen in lava while purling, disaster. Makes it to the fort, will chug the fire res fairly soon. Still not doing it while in the bad part of this fort.
Still holding on to it.
Azalea's drinking the fire res now while still in the bastion.
Thing is, she doesn't know that you only get 2. She's thrown out another one. It's there. There it is. She doesn't know that she's only going to get 2. And she just sends it. All that time that she was behind, I reckon about half of it's been caught up.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that much, actually.
Well, maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore.
She definitely got some time from that hesitation, but Bronco's bastion route, I think, was pretty clean. Minus that. And Bronco's just at the blaze spawner, which it seems to be fairly hard to find. I think Bronco went looking for the second blaze spawner, which isn't correct. Oh, no. Bronco, you have TNT. Bronco, you have TNT. Azalea's doing donuts. It's much cleaner.
She's just found it. It's okay. It's okay to forget that you have donuts.
Do not light the TNT where you're escaping
with a flint and steel.
What?
With a flint and... I mean, it's a good thing there's no piglins around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in a close spawner, you'll probably be fine. I usually light with flint and steel, and it's usually fine.
Azalea hasn't picked up the rod that just dropped.
Oh, surely she noticed
She has
that.
now.
Okay.
I think she lost a rod. Surely it won't matter.
Bronco only has 2 rods currently, so kind of even on rods. Bronco's built his portal already. Azalea has fully
Azalea,
frozen. She's just waiting for spawns, I think. I don't. Something grabbed her attention.
maybe something off screen that.
Mm.
And both blinding at the exact same time, with just a little rod gap between them. Oh well,
There's a big food diff.
that's true.
Azalea doesn't have any food in the offhand currently. Is that 7 rods for Azalea? Bronco still has to get the rods, I think. Bronco has got 4 rods and is blinding, and Azalea has everything and is blinding. Bronco has to throw a second eye.
Azalea's probably gonna hunger reset in this.
Chat has pointed out that Azalea saved gold.
Oh, there's carrots. There's carrots, Mousy.
I love carrots.
They're so tasty. And then you put gold on them. Oh.
Don't do that in real life.
You can't stop me.
I don't think that's not a broken wait. No, if it's a macro, then it shouldn't be doing that. That's weird. I don't know. It looks like my thin BT before I figured out how to do it properly with the jingle macro. Bronco is out now. Bronco has got the rods and is out. I think Azalea's blind split, like the eye measuring, has just been really awkward here, and
yeah,
she's not going to be too far behind, but definitely could have played that a bit better. And we're going to see Bronco building the portal very shortly.
Chugs the gap.
I haven't seen I don't think Azalea has crafted any Garrets. Whether they're sitting back in her inventory, if she doesn't have them. Has 1 bread in the offhand right now. I really like how both these players do preemptive. There's clearly tech there that hasn't occurred to me before that I've now learnt. The way that they position themselves in a very specific spot with a block, and I think they know things that I don't. And I saw light. I thought it was it. Seems to be a bit of a stronghold going on. Love to see it. Bronco is
There's
struggling.
still this strong spike for Bronco.
Yeah.
But
it keeps pointing in
still
different directions, so maybe it's a situation where it's just down below you. Maybe it's just fake. Bronco did say about GPU issues.
It's true. I know they both have. I mean, I know preemptive depends on your GPU, but they do have.
Azalea finds it! Azalea finds it!
Spike.
Is this the end of Bronco's tournament? Down to a stronghold. Bronco finds it! Death resets for both. For Azalea, not Bronco. Because Bronco has the food. Will Bronco enter?
Oh, goodness.
Bronco hasn't crafted yet.
But Bronco's going to zero. Bronco's going to send the zero.
Maybe Azalea knows how to zero and might.
I mean, if you can zero, this is the situation in which you send it for your life.
We underestimated Azalea so much.
It's a pretty free tower.
It's awkward when it's this low.
I can't recognize that.
Gets there in time. First bed goes. Second bed's good. This could be a huge upset. Just need to land a final few beds. No, the dragon was low. No!
Oh,
Bronco isn't able to hit the zero cycle, doesn't know it yet, but that hasn't cost him the match.
oh,
Oh no. It was just one early bed. That's all it was. Just slightly too early. And she recognized it was
but
early and the dragon was too low and she tried to recover it. But the dragon wasn't quite dead. And in her panic,
and Bronco has no idea.
Bronco
Bronco
has no
hasn't got a
idea.
clue.
Probably thinks that he's in a perch race.
So the thing is, okay, it's Azalea's going back
Mm.
to Chords.
It's not
She
over,
needs
but
a pearl.
she oh, she does.
She needs a pearl or a lot of blocks, and she's not getting any of them. The whole crimson there, we craft a pick
Yeah. I mean,
and get yourself some netherrack.
you just don't think of it in this situation. Oh, straight into lava. That's gonna be it's gonna have to run it back
Oh,
again. Unfortunately,
oops.
she's now grabbing some blocks.
Yeah.
Um
Bronco, this is a PT stream.
oh dear. Oh dear.
It's okay.
I did tell the runners not to.
Did you tell them specifically
Don't
not
do it
to,
in
though?
chat. Don't do it in chat.
I
You can
see.
say it out loud. It can be on your own stream as long as it's not on the main stream. It's okay. It's fine.
It's okay. This is, I mean, we're going to see a
Look away,
C3.
children.
Here we are.
Wow. Azalea was a mistimed bed away from claiming the match.
From a mistimed vote away from absolute glory.
Yeah.
I'm heartbroken over the fact that we two people today send the zero
Mm.
and it hasn't paid off for either of them yet. Like, that was a gorgeous 1 in 8, so close to being perfect, and just a tiny missed time. It's all it takes.
Matey, she didn't miss the double bed. She went for a double bed because it was low, because it was gonna break the bed. She exploded the first bed early to stop it from breaking. Tried to place another bed, and it was already to finish it off, and that's when the bed got broken and wasn't able to recover from that point. Oh,
You could see as well, I don't know if she had glowstone in her, but she did tap the crying obsidian at the top as though trying to anchor on the way down, which is, you know, I mean, properly giving it her all.
Ooh.
What?
What overworld are we gonna see? Buried treasure housing.
It's another RSG seed. It just truly is another RSG seed.
These runners. I expected that to happen a lot. Just like, yeah. The RSG, they can't escape it. It's been wild. It's been wonderful. This is the last seed of the day, 100%.
It's crazy that so many of these matches have come down to the absolute wire. Down to the tiniest of decisions made.
There's a toilet break
And
going
again,
on.
this
We need a
one.
little bit longer, but
It truly is beautiful. And we will be saving.
Okay.
We will be saving the non-traditional seeds for next time.
Because
Well,
they're
tomorrow,
gonna
if
happen,
the runners
right?
decide to
I
pick
saw
them.
that Yubba Wubba promised a non-traditional seed, but if Quackman bans it,
There's not much you can do then.
if anyone bans non-traditional seeds, I want them to lose. Not really. I'm kidding. Whoa. I've been so incredibly impressed with how Azalea has been playing throughout this entire time. Um, I massively underestimated her,
Same.
and I and she seems to be just sort of like really commanding these seeds, being I mean, Bronco did take the lead after Azalea's death on the way to the Bastion, but Azalea has. I mean, Azalea brought it back. Azalea's been making good decisions. Azalea's been playing super, super well. And yeah.
Yeah. It's also just, you can tell that the way Bronco's been playing is got a few nerves. Even with that death in the zero cycle, you can tell this whole time Azalea has been playing her game and not had a single opponent's doing.
Yeah.
Which is really exactly how you want to be playing. Whatever you're doing, if you've got an opponent, you do not want to they're doing. You play your game every single time, and Azalea's pulled that off.
I'm really enjoying this
Ooh.
this cat in the background of Bronco's screen. Gotta love
It's a beautiful cat.
Thin BT cat.
Guys, where's the BT challenge?
It's beautiful.
Where's the BT? 14T.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
You get yourself a log. You get yourself a little button.
Azalea puts the TNT inside the leaves. I didn't see how many logs that was. I don't know how well that works exactly. It's just such a small GUI, I can't tell. Bronco gets all the logs that he needs.
So many logs.
Oh yeah, there's the spare birch wood. You craft the birch boat and doors, and then all of your wood is the same type for crafting your beds later. Because 3 logs is exactly what you need for both boat and doors. Because you might also just
Azalea
forget to craft
hesitating.
the planks. Sorry.
It's true. Azalea hesitating a little, but like she's got everything. She can just go.
Yeah, BT's. This seems to play into Bronco's hands, I would think. Oh, fake ravine for both of them. It's a fake ravine for them both.
Where's the real ravine?
I think I tested this seed and I remember hitting that exact fake ravine. Azalea's gonna send it for the lava. Finds it! Is there enough lava there, and will it get deleted by this water? Oh! Wrong block to break. Disaster. I was going to say,
That's an insane
still going to
punish.
try and play for 2 deep lava, which just isn't there. the thing about BT Overworlds is it's just your big thing is mechanics. It usually
Mm.
works the exact same way every single time. As long as you're well practiced in it, you don't have to think. You know exactly what you need to do at every given point, and you just go. So all the stuff that we've been seeing Azalea doing really well doesn't come into effect as much here. And like Azalea tried to make it into a clever overworld, but unfortunately with the slight slip up, and probably wasn't possible anyway. There wasn't much lava there. It was like
Yeah, there wasn't 10 lava there.
it was nearly genius.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. I think, you know, these runners clearly have slightly different playstyles in that
Mm,
Bronco is mechanically very strong
mm.
and Azalea's decision making is incredibly strong.
Did you see that on Broncos? Well, it's not yet. I mean,
Not yet.
look at Broncos screen, see if it shows up. Interesting interaction with a piglin there. The piglin.
Just the...
Have you seen it yet?
I
Maybe you
didn't
missed
spot it. I didn't
it.
spot it.
The piglin drops down from on high. It looks scary. I'm like, oh no, Bronco's going to die. The piglin just full walks off the cliff and drops to its death. Like the piglin was
Amazing.
like, grr, I'm gonna be the one to get this speedrunner. Just jumps off the cliff. Bronco, that's not how housing bastions work. Don't die. Don't die. Crossbow piglin right there. Grab armor.
I've
Grab
loved
armor.
Azalea's use. Ooh. I've loved Azalea's use of this fort terrain, and
Yeah.
we'll now have
Oh.
armor. Is going to do top-down housing.
Bronco
Has all these chests to start with.
Bronco didn't get the backups. Bronco just sent straight into the trading hole. Azalea's doing the proper top-down route. Gonna get the backups. Gonna get everything. Is gonna be so set, and Bronco is risking tournament life on getting enough pigs and getting enough trades, which is not where you want to be.
I mean, he's going to have to go top housing anyway.
It's likely. There's not obsidian in that chest. I assume there was for Azalea.
Again, this is, you know, Bronco's sending it.
Mm.
Azalea's making a decision every time, and every time it's the decision.
Mm.
That fort terrain took her straight to the top of housing,
Mm.
and then you're just sorted. Clean top-down housing route with 0 damage taken, every resource she's going to need, and as soon as she gets trades from this gold, she can leave.
So reading Sylv's message in chat, shout out Sylv. It seems that Azalea pre-crafted gold boots, and that was what allowed her to just. I'm glad you spotted that and can confirm.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I'm all for that in this setting specifically. As I've mentioned before in the qualifiers, you know, I've seed finding for the RNG seeds. I just base it off the bastion. I don't pay attention to I don't know what's going to be in overworld. I assume there'll be 0 gold. I make sure there's enough stuff from the gold in the bastion, so like it makes sense to just pre-craft armor because much more than it does in a regular ranked situation where you might want to save that gold for potential trades. Bronco is in another situation where he's behind. Azalea's.
Yeah, I am. This is just again, Azalea's playing her own game. She's concentrating on decisions. She's picking the right decision for her gameplay every single time, and it's just paying off.
We get a donut TNT.
It's beautiful because they got 40 and.
It's a semi donut. The missing one. Yeah, would have been better to
go. They got 4 TNT from the BT.
Should have gone for the 3 TNT setup if you know it. They're gonna lose these blazes. Unfortunately.
It's okay. There's a rod down there.
Oh, that's a really awkward spot for the blaze to spawn. Not good for Azalea here. handles that one well, but that blaze over there is very far out, and you you need to focus on surrounding the
Yeah.
spawner with soul sand is best. Oh, managed to collect that rod.
If
That's
you've done
nice.
the MCSR quiz, you will know that spoilers for people taking the MCSR quiz. You will know that soul sand is best, but not because it's shorter. It's because soul fire is slightly less light than normal fire, and so doesn't block blaze spawns.
Actually,
Fun fact for
the thing about
all of
soul
you
sand
nerds.
that I personally think is so much better than any of the. I mean, you can punch out fire. It's fine. It's not a big deal. The thing is that it's slow. The blazes get stuck on it and they don't go flying off the spawner. And
This is also true.
you need
And
2 blocks out the back,
and
1 block on either side. Boom! You have a solid spawner where your blazes are probably not going to escape, and you
beautiful.
can just start safely and easily killing the blazes.
And you get to save your nether brick for the 1 in 8.
Yeah.
Surely there's a 1 in 8, and then you get to use up the nether brick.
I mean, I love using nether brick for all 0 cycles. It's the perfect block for a 0 cycle, being high blast resistance. Azalea is back in with 10 eyes, and there's a rod on the ground, maybe? I haven't checked if that's still there. No, there's 1 in the inventory.
Beautiful.
Wait. Oh, no pearl hanging. Going for the rod on the ground. Hoglin, in your face. Owie. So many hoglins.
That's
Is Azalea out of food?
too many.
Azalea can't trigger the pearl hang.
This is not the situation you want to be in.
It's gonna kill the hoglins for food, but it's a big time loss. You could have just killed the blazes on the spawner as well. It probably, like, there were 4 of them. 1 of them is going to drop. You have to assume. Could
Getting
death
her
reset
pre-crafts off while she's waiting for
in the
these
nether.
hoglins to die.
I don't think got any food. Punched a piglin. I don't know if the pearl hit the piglin, but definitely punched
I think
it.
it must have been.
Possibly as a reflex to just, like, get it away from her.
Just a little
They're
panic.
back
And
neck
both
and
these
neck
players
again.
running to coordinates at the same time.
Right on Azalea!
Hoglin.
And Bronco will get in
She's
first.
in such low health.
Is that
This is not the moment you want the stream to die.
And that hoglin is going to drop food in lava as well. Bronco's dead!
Oh.
I didn't see what happened. Maybe there was open terrain below, fell through, didn't clutch.
I was so busy watching Azalea's lava hoglin. But Azalea's on cords. Going
Didn't
down
pearl
nice and
clutch.
safely.
Confirmed in chat, digging didn't pearl clutch.
Wow. That's really rough.
Bronco did a really good fort split, a good blind, and 1 mistake. Same thing! Exact same thing!
No.
She was doing it safe as well! She was doing a safe takedown!
Oh, and it still didn't. But neither of them know! Neither of them knows the other's done exact same thing as the other.
Oh my gosh, our runners share the same brain cell. The same single brain cell.
I mean, the wonderful thing is, for neither have had the mental block. They have just mined up logs, got themselves a boat. Well,
no,
Bronco's had a bit of a brain fart because he's not got himself a boat. But you know, they've both carried on exactly as they were, going straight for that. Going straight back in the nether.
Azalea got blocks and Bronco didn't, which I think is you know, it's very
again.
I don't think there's any reason to not get blocks. It's just like, because you have to get down to low terrain. You need a boat. Always
Again.
in this situation, get yourself a boat, get yourself blocks. Even if you think it's easy, you're just not going to remember what it is. And especially when you're going to your coordinates after a death, you're going to be taking different terrain to what you did before, because you're going straight from your home portal rather than straight from the fort. At least in this situation, it's fairly similar with the
Again,
fort right there.
it's Azalea having thoughts and Bronco just sending it. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Azalea's just stopping to think for a second. She's going to be
dig down, I think.
Back at her stuff. On 2.5 hearts with no blocks. So he's going to need to mine some of this.
There's the entities. Or those are piglins. I don't know. No, that has to be the stuff. Tons of entities on the ground, but has to get the blocks to bridge over there. There's gonna be enemies over there, being a Crimson Forest.
Right next to the fort, which is a little bit scary.
Azalea needs more wood. Where are we? Where's the stuff? There's some blocks on the ground. She was here. Azalea was here. Put the graffiti up.
The graffiti from that Viking cave that just says, Helgar wrote this, and what's the other phrase? This is very high. History nerds know. People who had Viking history nerds know what I'm talking about when I say this.
Bronco, don't fail the speed bridge. Don't fail the speed bridge. Azalea's digging. Azalea's getting down. Azalea's above the... Surely Azalea doesn't attempt a boat clutch.
She's just gonna.
She's gonna boat down. There's the stuff for Bronco. Slightly ahead, but it's just dead even, basically. Oh, hoggling on Azalea's screen. Not good, not good, not good.
Not good. It's okay.
Double hoggling. Double hoggling. No armor on the piglins. The piglins! You need to try and get some armor on.
This is not ideal.
Bronco's built up high to avoid all of this. No armor in the inventory.
Of all the things to not pick up, she's not picked up her armor. Or her lava bucket.
I mean, well done, Azalea, for staying alive. But that might be... the end. She was so close. She was so close.
I can't watch.
It was nearly the match of the century. She's building the... she's not building the portal now. She's killing the animals. Killing the mobs. Oh, dungeon. Okay. Dungeon on Bronco's screen. It's a tough preemptive. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. None of this Azalea was so close nonsense. Azalea's still close.
This is just not what you want in life, really.
Bronco's on low health in that stronghold. Here comes the second preemptive, trying to not hit a dungeon this time. It's getting spikes, but will it be... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Azalea's still running.
No, Bronco! Azalea! What? Again!
Oh, both of them. It's both of them. Okay. Fresh start for both of them. They can just
Azalea takes do it again. Reset.
That tactical hunger reset. I like it. I like it. I mean, they both know that something's wrong now, right?
Like vlogs at night time, and no, maybe not for Azalea. It could just be Bronco's got a really tough stronghold. Azalea's now going to send it without blocks. Whoa, ha, ha. Oh my goodness.
They're both sending it with no blocks. I mean, they both now know something's up, right? Oh. Like, they both now... And Bronco gets flint from this gravel, which makes building up harder.
Azalea has the raw cod. The raw cod in the inventory.
3 raw cod. It's beautiful. That's exactly what you need in this. 3 whole raw cod. And a dream.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's like earlier, right? When Mascus was on half a heart, a boat, and a dream.
There is no.
Azalea, 3 raw cod, 2 dirt, and a dream. She can't get down. Oh, she can. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
My goodness. So anyways, while we're waiting for our runners to make their way back, let's talk about charity.
Yeah. This
Charity's
tournament is
awesome,
raising money for the Trevor Project.
and you know, these runners would be struggling much less if you guys just donated more. I think is the problem
It's true.
here.
It's true.
Azalea's eating the raw cod. Huge.
Tasty,
Bronco's
tasty raw
back to
cod.
that 2.5 hearts. Has to go deep into the stronghold where there's a zombie to get the stuff.
That's rough.
It's breaking netherrack by hand to avoid damage.
So
Hoglin's there, has to
Azalea...
build up to the thing.
So Azalea still hasn't had her gold armor in her inventory at any point. I am a little worried it's going to have despawned.
The gold armor, possibly, yeah. The rest of the stuff is obviously fine.
The rest of the stuff is fine, you know, she's got her pearls, but the gold armor is not going to be there.
Bronco has got the stuff back. Just hit
Azalea
death.
looks
Just
to be a
death
little
reset. Just death reset.
stuck.
Azalea's dead. Azalea.
Oh, she broke the vines. She tried to slide down the vines, but broke them instead.
Creeper helps her out by giving her some blocks there.
Blocks. Not quite a cobble skip, but it'll do. Bronco might need to hunger reset again.
Still, Bronco, please, just hunger resets, please. You're on 1 heart. You have no sprint. Here we go. Gets the bed down. Oh, he's going for this. That's nice.
I said when I started commentating that I had like already had 6 heart attacks. I've lost count now.
Yeah.
The sun is rising on Azalea's screen.
It's poisoned.
It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. If your name is Azaleacolon3.
It doesn't feel beautiful.
It's a beautiful morning when your name is.
Hey, Yakko and Snake. If you think that you guys suffered in your seed, aren't you feeling so much better now to see someone else dealing with a very similar situation? It's okay. This is Desert Toolsmith incident, but better. Real. Oh dear.
This is Azalea's 3rd hunger reset of this. Now that the sun is rising and the mobs are dying, surely she can just leave and get on with. The witch is still there. Surely she can just leave and get on with her life. Her beautiful little speedrun life.
That's not a room, Bronco. That's not a stronghold room. That's the underneath the stairs.
Please, I kind of want Bronco to find this portal room just to put both out of their misery.
Bronco, find the portal room. Hit the 0 cycle. What do you? No 1 cycle's allowed. Oh. Oh. Cat in the cat.
Cat. Just cat.
Surely that's surely Bronco's thing didn't crash.
Oh no. Oh dear.
His game
looking at
crashed.
what do we do?
The game is loading. The game is loading back up. We'll see what happens. I don't know what to do. Minecraft Java Edition with MCSR ranked on the screen. I suppose as tournament organizer,
Right.
it's my time to decide what happens here.
If Azalea's listening, just pause for the second. Just pause. She can't hear me. That's okay. She's not supposed to be able to hear. Right. Well, Mousy works out a plan. I will yap for a little bit. It's a shame to see. I mean, these players started off this match so well. And obviously now they both know how well matched they are, and they both know that everything has come down to, and so they are just desperately sending it with very little plan. You know, Azalea's stone cold mental can only last so long. And Bronco again has just been sending it the best he can. But we will see what we end up doing with Bronco's left the match and left the game, which is a bit of a worry because he was ahead by a good couple of minutes. It would have taken Azalea at least back to get back to her stuff and get back to the stronghold. But I think his progress on that private room might have been wiped, which is not ideal. Mousy, do we have any updates on the technical situation?
I'm trying to think of what is the fair thing to do in this situation. Obviously, Bronco was ahead going into, ahead at that point. Azalea was in a big losing situation. I've just got big news from Sylv, who's talked to the runners, and apparently they both agree to redo it with a different seed.
So we will be sending to seed 4!
I said it would be the last seed of the day. I lied. The script writers have a plot twist yet.
Surely the seed is normal and they don't die, either of them, and they can just play it nice and chill.
The forbidden seed 4.
The forbidden seed 4.
I don't have any brain left.
None of us do.
I'm losing my mind. I guess we're just gonna play the next BT and Housing Bastion on the seed list.
True. It's a good thing that neither Fudge nor Julie picked a. Well, no, was it? Well, it's a good thing that not all 4 of the pairs today picked a BT, because that means we do have a spare BT. Yeah. Mousy doesn't have to do any more frantic seed finding this evening.
I have one seed per match. I have enough to, as long as because one hasn't been played, then we have a spare.
Should we just ask them quickly if they want a little break just to recover, and we can yap for a couple of minutes?
I actually just opened Minecraft while clicking the wrong thing.
That's okay. While they decide that, I can tell you a little bit about the work that Mousy's been putting in over the last. I mean, she's been working on this for months now, like actual months. She was seed finding for this tournament. I want to say, was it in March? Was it when I saw you in March, or was it when I saw you in April?
I think it was March. I
think it was, yeah.
I decided I wanted to do this. Okay, they're ready, starting, apparently.
Oh, okay. You can yap while the screen's loading.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried that I think maybe there's a massive stream delay going on because it still says waiting for players and stuff on the screen. Okay, here we go.
There we are.
Definitely big delay on Bronco's stream. I decided I wanted to do this in December, but I was really busy then, and it was in February that I was like, okay, I'm ready to do this, I think. And started probably like end of February, I think. Not 100% certain. I love the one lone sand block there in the pool of water. It's not the BT, but it is reminiscent of the scene they've just played. Just in case they weren't traumatized enough as it is. Ugh, not a fun dig down. You have to dig multiple sand. 3
So
sand.
they are both on the same... digging on the same spot, which means they've probably both found it. There we go.
Azalea gets it done with only taking one heart of, like, one chunk of damage. Bronco takes 2.
They've got
Bronco did actually
a good bit of food.
Manage to get it slightly ahead, but again, that stream delay is deceptive.
Mm.
No TNT this time. Iron doors.
Nice...
Bronco, no. Bronco had
you
a
don't
brain melt. Crafted iron doors instead of bucket and shears.
Bucket. Okay, but again, Azalea doesn't know. I am liking this overworld from Azalea though. Just going complete, like, not autopilot, but just like, you know, she's clearly done this exact setup. The iron tools, diamond pick, shears, bucket. Oh no, not the dolphin.
Bronco has a dolphin in the BT hole. I hate dolphins sometimes. Oh goodness.
They're just trying to be friendly, you know. They're just getting in there and having a bit of fun.
Before this would have been like huge drama. I'd be like, oh my goodness, the seed might be over now. In this seed, I'm just like, yeah, it's another silly.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
It's just how this match is going. Azalea breaks her portal. There we go.
See.
We get the lava. Huge. We're in the nether.
Portal's lit in the nether. Please be a nice nether.
Once again,
it's going to be
crafted gold armor from Azalea.
Gorgeous. Nice little housing route. And again, is that fort terrain to the bastion? Because there's the fort. No? Or am I tweaking?
That is definitely the fort. Whether
okay,
you
not
want
fort.
To, I mean, usually you want to stay out of the place
There's the
right
bastion.
there. Don't fall to your death, please. You've got this. You are both skilled, talented runners who know what you're doing. Get those affirmations. You can do this.
You both earned your spot in this seed 4 of the round of 16. You're both so good. It's almost lava housing, but not quite.
If you play like you did in seed 1 for Azalea, seed 2 for Bronco, you can win this entire tournament. You are that good. Manhunt housing from Azalea. This magma's really awkward for that. It's gonna build a bridge. It's a bridge bastion.
It's beautiful.
It's a good route.
It's a very nice little route, though.
It's gonna go up to these backup blocks.
I feel like she's
precision. Ooh, hitting her head a bit.
She's playing her game again.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you want. Nice use of the gilded. Although getting shot from below, not ideal.
Top down from Bronco. Doesn't grab
So
the
they reverse of what they
chests.
did the first time. That is
Doesn't
an odd one.
doesn't Bronco have armor on? Like, I think Bronco picked up gold armor. Yeah, there's you could just go and get the chests first. Bit of a misplay. Bit of a misplay. Maybe Bronco got like obsidian in lower chests and so made a conscious decision not to get the top chest because probably already have everything, but you can get extra gold in there as well. And I don't see obsidian in the inventory, so I don't know if that's even the case. 6 obsidian. Okay, there is some. There's some. Sort of Bronco's really kind of made up a lot of that time back, it would seem. I think Azalea will still be leaving. I think Azalea's leaving now. Oh, going up to top chests, I think. Which Bronco could have had an advantage if he'd checked the top chests. But they're going to end up in the exact same boat. It's the same boat and the boat is sinking.
It's okay.
One thing we could see is Bronco going with not quite 20 obsidian because of the diamond pickaxe. Does seem to be going up to the chests.
That is true.
And Azalea is indeed out. You know where that blaze spawner is, you just need to get there.
They are... Azalea's a little bit ahead, but they're making the exact on this seed.
Yeah.
Azalea going straight back to this blaze spawner. She spotted the way out. Nice little pearl to get her there.
Oh, I see. Oh.
Oh.
It was...
I don't remember this
Bronco's
terrain.
in the blaze spawner first! No fire res on. Okay, much better terrain decisions. I did think Azalea was being a bit slow on that terrain, and it does seem to have cost her a bit. Bronco has fully caught up the time from the overworld from the crafting mistake. Impressive mechanical skills on display. Not the best decision making, but is just going crazy with the pace and is making up for it
when it matters.
And soul sand from Azalea. Yes, that's what I want to see.
Yay! Slow blazes, soul fire. That's what we need.
Don't hit the blazes that are on the ground. Don't hit the blazes that are currently in the air. That's how you. Otherwise, they don't catch on the soul sand. But that's okay. There's terrain there. It's not the end of the world. What's rod count? 2 for Bronco.
I still think it's 0 for Azalea.
I think that's...
Oh no, she got at least 1.
She just got 2 in a row there.
There's
another one. So Bronco... Bronco, I think, just found a rod on the floor there from being knocked off the spawner, which is fun.
My goodness.
Holy smokes. 5 rods for Blanco. I'm just like mispronouncing absolutely everything today. We've had bastions, we've had all sorts. I call the blacksmith a bastion. They both start with a B. It's basically the same thing. Azalea.
It's been a long day. It's been a long stream. It's been a long tournament. Azalea's mining the blaze spawner for the aura.
It's been a long life. Fairly similar pace now, with Azalea having everything that she needs. Bronco has everything that he needs, but doesn't craft all of the eyes, which that's not needed. With more pearls than you need, you just craft all of them. It's just slightly cleaner. Looks like this terrain to stronghold is going to be awkward. Bronco finds terrain. Ooh, that's bad for your food situation.
That's not what you want. that's the last of the food.
Still has
Azalea
to keep
still has 2
throwing
cards.
pearls. Ooh.
And then Azalea going down this foot to
I
quartz.
like Bronco's terrain better if he just hadn't taken as much damage.
Yeah.
And should still be in the strongholds ahead. But
Azalea's C
no,
value is
no,
looking
Bronco has salmon.
right?
Bronco has salmon. 2 salmon. Complete lies.
Azalea's still in this wall. C value good, but no terrain coming up.
It's just not opening, and Bronco's going to be in the stronghold.
And we've got Bronco in the stronghold.
Oh, Endermite! Endermite!
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
Endermite! It falls in lava. Oh my goodness. I've never seen that one before. That's so funny. How did it end up inside the portal? That's insane.
Azalea's health is not good. I mean, she'll be in the stronghold any second, so it's okay. But she did have a little scary moment with a skeleton on the.
That's portal room. Bronco found the portal room with a bit of like a water ravine going on, and managed to get a.
It's gonna come down to the 0.
Nails the stronghold after the last stronghold being just complete nightmare. No food left at this point, I believe. Yep. Going for a 0 cycle. Azalea is going the exact same way that Bronco went. This is the portal room. There. She's looking at it. There it is. Hunger reset. Okay, let's watch the 0 cycle.
Little mouse shake, seeing that Bronco's in the end.
It's all down to the 0 cycle. It is.
And the mic for Azalea.
88, I think. Gets there.
Pushes 95.
Just don't even try it with the bow, is my advice here. Because that. What if the dragon gets too low? 3 plus 2! Holy! Under pressure. When it all came down to the 0 cycle, is able to make the clutch play and shows off a bit with a 3 plus 2. I mean...
Wow.
Wow.
You mean Azalea wouldn't have made it anyway, I think. That would have broken Crystal where she was.
She was in very low health, where she took some
very low health
on the way there. It's just...
Wow.
Wow, what a match. Wow. Let's see if Bronco is up for a interview. Oh my goodness. Bronco
talking about the bucket craft with the iron doors. Oh gosh.
Good news. We have an interview.
Wow. If we just before the interview, we have a little moment to appreciate the fight that Azalea just put up.
Wow. I
don't think any of us imagined it being that close, and despite the horror of that 3rd seed and then the reset, both of them came back like absolute storms on that final seed.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
That is
incredible
stuff. A beautiful end to the day. Beautiful end to the day.
Okay. Let's bring him in. Congratulations, Bronco. What a match.
Congrats.
Getting the illegal 4th seed.
possibly the worst I've ever played in my life.
It is okay. It is okay. I mean, it's completely understandable in this high pressure situation. I've said high pressure so much. High pressure situation I've said like 20 times today already. But you know, it happens to all of us. It happened to Yakko and Snake earlier. And ultimately, when it came down to it, when you had to hit the zero cycle, you hit a beautiful 3+2, and it was wonderful. Both of the seeds you won, you just no, sorry, the one of the seeds you won was a one cycle. I do lie.
I think that it would have been 2-0 if first seed would have been anything but treasure. Because masoning the quadrants was so bad.
Yeah, that kind of low food treasure situation. I mean, you know, you pulled it out of the bag when it mattered.
Yeah. I mean, you went into this seed. I don't know how you felt going in, but you were playing the 16th seed. On paper, you're faster and you know, better average, better personal best. How are
Azalea
you?
is one of my friends. I know that she is good, so I was
Okay.
scared.
I mean, both of us really massively underestimated Azalea, and got completely shown up by just how well she played. Um, how did you uh, how did you feel on that first seed when you know you had the village, which is statistically your fastest overworld, and Azalea managed to enter the Nether first?
I noticed and I was slightly surprised.
Mm.
I don't think I played it that well. Me and HPX were doing practice runs, and I was getting easy sub 2 enters with village.
Yeah.
I had a sub 130 too, yet that was like 240.
Do you think that played a factor in your mental going forward into the rest of the seed and the other mistakes and slight thing and the things that just didn't go your way?
It made me play more aggressive.
So you took a slight tumble off the treasure bastion, and you had this like awkwardness with having to go back for the backups, which lost you an unfortunate amount of time, and then struggling to find the fortress as well.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you guys think about
Can I ask?
the reset?
Sorry.
the reset on
On
the
the last
third
seed.
seed, goodness, I
No, on
mean,
the last seed.
look, at that point, like
The reset in Overworld.
I would have been like losing my mind and stuff, but at that point I was just like, it's just another day in Slayoffs at this point. I've seen everything today. I mean, incredibly impressive how you, Azalea didn't die. Azalea didn't mess up. You caught up all that time through pace. And like you took better terrain out of the bastion going to the blaze spawner. That's when you were ahead, is just managing to get to that blaze spawner first.
I saw the fortress on it because if you were paying attention, I did not get a spike for the bastion. I spent like 35 seconds spinning in circles looking for it.
Wow.
And I saw it when I was doing that.
Wow. So can I ask? So you are the only player. I mean, maybe you've been watching some of the earlier runs. You are the only player today in this first half of the round of 16 to. Others have gone for it and
you cut out.
like
You cut. Cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Sorry. I'll say that again. So you are the only player so far this round of 16 in this first day to have hit a zero cycle. Other players have gone for it, but have kind of either died or misplaced a block. Other players have just kind of wanted to play it a bit safe, knowing they were a little bit ahead. You're the only player today to have hit a zero cycle, and you hit a straight 3+2.
Yakko is correcting you in chat right now, Ruth.
Did Yakko hit a zero?
Yakko did in fact hit a zero cycle.
Yakko, I'm so sorry.
What's the fastest time so far that somebody's gotten?
Ooh.
There was an 11:30.
11:30 something.
Yeah.
We won't find out what. Unfortunately, you cut out halfway through saying the time.
11:37. 11:37. Sorry.
think
Okay.
I
My
probably
point
did,
is,
because that was like a 4-minute enter.
Yeah.
yeah. My point is, like, no one, like, very few people so far have had the guts and the skill to go for and pull off a zero cycle. That makes you a very scary contender going into next weekend. How do you feel about that?
I tried to bribe Mousy into giving me a open back 200 so I could aura farm.
Just for the aura.
Yeah, I wanted to hit
I'm
a top setup on it.
I'm open to bribery, but I'm yet to see that donation come through, so sorry.
For the record, Slayos does not engage in bribery.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Sure.
Um um oof. I mean, okay, we have to talk about C3.
Do we have to?
Complete disaster on all fronts. It's just I any thoughts? Do you have those left after suffering through all of that? Have you got enough?
That stronghold is going to haunt me for a long time.
Oh goodness, that was we've had a lot of certified slay off strongholds, and that was we never found out where the portal room to this day we will never know.
Wait, I can check.
Don't need to know.
I'm gonna check. I'm checking right now.
We don't need to know where it was. You can find out for yourself. I don't want to know.
I imagine there was a lot of
No.
relief when you managed to find the portal room instantly on the final seed.
I almost turned around, but I heard it last second.
Ooh,
Wow.
thank goodness.
I'm checking where this portal room is. I have to find where I entered.
But in any case, that mental reset from going through the apps
Where's this?
3, the game crash, and coming back and just playing Seed 4 like nothing had ever happened.
Yeah, it was a really fast time in the end.
That's a huge win for the mental going into next week.
I think I played the last seed pretty well.
Yeah,
besides
absolutely.
Very much so.
Yeah, besides from the Iron Door moment.
I thought I had already made my bucket.
Even if you had, you would have been neglecting shears in that case, which still would have been a little bit of a miss.
I didn't get shears because I was behind.
Always get shears. Always.
Who needs shears?
Always get shears.
Who needs shears?
Always.
Don't listen to me.
One interesting thing that you wouldn't have known from playing is twice during the third seed, you and Azalea died at the same time in the exact same way, in the same place. I think both of them were like at the stronghold chords the first time and when you both went back to it, which is just incredible, so in sync.
I thought I was gonna die more because of the Hoglin guarding all my stuff.
That's where Azalea struggled.
I got lucky and the piglins distracted the Hoglins.
Yeah, that's where Azalea never quite got back her stuff.
Yeah.
Was that Hoglin incident.
Well, congratulations.
The first time I've ever crashed in a ranked match. I think that was the first time ever.
It's a bad time for it, but that's okay. We get it done.
It was a good time.
You're going through. You know three of the potential opponents: Snake, Tenacity, Fudge. If you have to play any of them, I mean, if you had to play any of those three, who would you rather be up against?
I think I would take Fudge.
Ooh.
Purely because they're a higher seed than me, and I'm jealous.
Okay.
That's valid.
Love it. Perfect. Wonderful.
Beautiful.
It's been a day, it's been a time. I am going to thank you for the interview. Congratulations once again. I can't wait to see you in a week's time. And I'm going to ask you to head out while me and Ruth close out the stream. Thank you.
My one request for next week,
Bronco.
please check the strongholds.
I
Please,
can't.
I'm begging.
I don't know because the overworld and Nether are different. I don't know which stronghold you're gonna end up at, and like I'm not seed finding for new seeds based
Check
on
all the
strongholds.
strongholds.
It's
Check
not.
all the strongholds.
I don't have that much time. I can't do it.
Okay.
You know what? For that,
Thank
I'm kicking you out. Go away. You're
No.
wonderful. Thank you for being here. Bye.
You wonderful, Bronco. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, well. Ooh,
It's been a day.
it has been a day. Thank you so much for
So,
being here, chat. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, of our players who started the day, we have lost Julie, we have lost Maskers, we have lost Yako, and we have lost Azalea. Going through to next weekend, to the quarterfinals on Saturday. Next week, we have Fudge, Tenacity, Snake, and Bronco.
You can't see, but I'm doing 07 IRL.
It's been quite a day. They've all put up an insane fight. So many matches could so easily either way. It's
Yeah.
I really have so few words.
Yeah, I mean, seed threes every time, and it's except for Tenacity Maskers, seed 4 surprising. Like every the Tenacity Maskers was the only one where there was a 2-0 clear victory from one runner. Where one runner turned up, didn't make mistakes and played better in their match.
Yeah. Every other game was so close.
Mm.
Were you expecting a 12-game day today, Mel? Were you expecting 12 seeds?
No, not for a
not expecting 12
moment.
seeds.
Goodness me.
It's wow. There's been some beautiful gameplay today.
So I think
some
I might
quality
need to,
seeds.
I think I might need an extra
Some
housing
heartbreaking
bastion
moments.
now. No,
Has
we're good.
everyone used up a housing
it's
bastion?
okay.
Okay, we're good.
There was a match where housing
It's okay.
wasn't used. There's only 4 used on the
Perfect.
sheet. We still have 4 for tomorrow.
It truly has been a Slayos.
Yeah.
And it's only the second day. We have 5 match days. 1 more this weekend and 2 next weekend, and this was second. What else are we gonna see?
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, is all I can say. Chat, I will see you tomorrow. We've got 4 more matches, 8 more players, 2 more commentators, and however many hedgehogs. 1 per donation.
So many hedgehogs.
1 per donation. The door is open. Awesome.
So many hedgehogs.
Thank you so much for being here. That's all from me. Goodbye.